What's up, everybody? On today's episode of a guy who doesn't know what he's doing trying to build a truck, I have a few little odd jobs that I'm going to do. First, I'm going to install a new battery tray that actually fits and doesn't look like crap. Also, we're going to organize this jumble of mess and wires here so that all of our wiring and computer, everything stays safe off of the manifolds, out of the weather, get all that buttoned up, looking nice, so that we can actually drive this thing without ruining all the important stuff. Let's see, anything else today? Not jacking with that stuff yet. Yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens. I don't really know exactly where this is supposed to go. Somewhere right in here, if I can get it somewhat close. So here's our bolt size. We're going to use this to drill through, or this is going to be what goes through the firewall. So I don't know, what do you think? Something about like that? That should work. Here we go, guys. I hate drilling holes in the firewall. Woo! Did it. One down, 3 more to go. Oh, wait. Did I drill the wrong hole? Yeah, I did. I just drilled the wrong hole, guys. Whoops. Oh well, weight reduction. All right, let's see here. How's this thing go together? Uh-oh, I locked the dog in the shop. Hang on. Come on out, bud. Sorry about that, buddy. I know. All right, got all this here. Need to do that. We're getting kind of close, but the holes may be a millimeter or 2 off. So that's why we just got to give them the old OK Garage love tap. The old universal wrench here. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, that didn't work. We are in a bind right now. Alright, let's get this side in. Let's see what happens. Lord have mercy. Alright, after a little finessing, we got the bolts through the firewall. And I'm just gonna snug them up hand tight. We'll get the impact to suck them down. Let's see how she fits. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with all this mess, and try to adjust the length of these cables to fit the battery and which way the battery's supposed to sit. I need to get down there to the positive battery cable that's down on the starter solenoid. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take off this manifold so that I can access that starter a little bit easier. Golly, that sucker is on there. Ow, I just smashed my finger. I gotta get a stouter impact. This little hyper force, hyper tough ain't cutting. That one came out. I'm sorry, Hyper Tough. You shouldn't have to use a dang breaker bar to break loose an exhaust manifold bolt that I just put on a month ago, but we do. So I had a buddy tell me that instead of drilling a big ovular, is that a word, oval shaped hole into the firewall, that I can just unplug the engine harness and start from inside the cab and pull all of the little plugs through a regular pre-drilled firewall hole. So I was just gonna drill a big hole, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna pull all these and try to do what he said first. And if he's wrong, I'm gonna call him and yell at him. Talking to you, Wendell Giles. So just for my records, ECT sensor, map sensor, IAC motor is going there. What is this? The TPS sensor. Got a bunch of crap routed behind the distributor. Which I don't think any of it plugs in here other than O2 sensor for the exhaust. Let's see, what else? We have a crank sensor or a knock sensor or whatever down there. I think that's it. Yep, all right, I'm going for it. I hope I don't regret this. It took me forever to figure out where all this stuff was. Okay, so here's my current dilemma. These are the wires that I punched through the firewall when I initially wired this with my engine harness to my gauges and stuff like that. I am now needing to get all of this back through the firewall, but it's all wired together. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cut all of these wires and pass them through the firewall and then splice them all back together. But they're not labeled, so I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna put 2 labels on each wire. That way I can cut them in between the labels and then go around and wire them back together and know which wire goes with which. All right, I got a kind of a little primitive indicators here showing me where I can cut each wire. Dang it, I don't wanna cut these wires, but I guess here we go. I don't really know any other way to do it. Okay, so now just got to feed each of these little cables or these little plugs back through this hole here. I know there's supposed to be a grommet right there, but I'll just figure that out later, I guess. Got everything fed through the holes, as you can maybe see right here. Now here's all the engine harness. I got to hook back up to wherever it goes there. All right, so now that I know exactly where everything's gonna go, I pulled the battery cable that goes to the air compressor in the back tight, and it's gonna go into this little relay right here up to the battery. And I had to cut off a few feet, and I had Lenny B to help me pull it tight and get the measurement, and she had some left over. So let me show you how she's repurposed this battery cable. What you got there, Lenny? Mechanic kid. What'd you say?
I said, well, sort of a jump rope, not really.
Battery cable jump rope. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so I got the cables all trimmed up, got the wires clipped and put back together. Had to run by O'Reilly's here to get some battery terminals because the ones that were on there were like permanent, like you couldn't bolt them back on. So I'm gonna go get some of those and some electrical stuff and odds and ends, and then we'll get back to it. All right, so I got back from my second trip to O'Reilly's to get the new battery cables. Last time I went, I got like some marine cables, and they didn't have these little bolty downy thingamajiggers, so I had to go back. But the kind folks over at O'Reilly's, I think they feel sorry for me because they see me coming in and out of there so much trying to get this dog built that they so kindly exchanged these for me. I had to pay 50 cents extra though. I think it's got child safety packaging. All right, I got it open this time. Okay, so here's our negative end and our positivity end. Let's see what we can do. So help me understand why these two bolts right here are 11 millimeter and this one is a 12. Why wouldn't you just make that an 11? Now I got to go get another socket. All right, now we can't forget our sheet metal ground. Everything properly grounded inside. All right, so now we got wires cleaned up pretty good on that side. Again, I can't do anything with these until I get the inner fenders mounted and headlights and all of that, but everything is up out of the way other than this, and battery tray mounted, terminals connected. So I guess all that's left to do now is to see if she'll still start. So I'm gonna leave you right here so you can see what goes on here, and hopefully she fires right off. Let's see. Well, that's a good sign. Thank you guys for watching. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you're here. I'd love to see what you guys are building. It really helps the channel out whenever you support these videos. And yeah, let's connect in the future. And hope these videos inspire you to get your old trucks out of the shed and do something with them. Classics won't save themselves. You guys have a good day. Bye.